Well, good evening and welcome to the Euro semi-final, England versus Netherlands, with myself, Gary, and my right wing man, the mighty Win. How you doing, buddy?
Come on, England.
Here again. Yeah, exactly.
The dynamic duo.
I mean, we've both looked at the lineups. Nothing really changed from what we saw originally. And it's crazy, isn't it, when you think about it? You know, the only change for us is obviously bringing Gay back for Kwanzaa. And, I suppose that's the right thing to do. He's settled within the back three. Are you surprised to see it? No change whatsoever with the way we've gone on in this tournament so far? What's your motto?
Einstein said it. Definition of insanity is repeating the same experiment exactly the same way 100 times and expecting the outcome to be different. And that's what he appears to be doing. I just beggars belief, to be honest. Beggars belief.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's going to be interesting because obviously they've just had an almighty shower over there. So I'm hoping that the ball's going to zip around, and I am seriously hoping it's going to be an open game. Their formation, obviously with Simmons and Depay up top, can be a 4-2-4 at times. So we've got to be on our mettle at the back, haven't we?
And his modus operandi throughout this tournament has been ghosting in. He more or less hugs that left wing, but then at the last minute, he just slides in, and he's got a couple of goals from just being in the right place at the right time, arriving in the box right on cue.
Absolutely.
So we need to be aware of that. You know, when he's just lurking there on the left-hand wing, just watch out for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Beer Viking said exactly what we were saying just in the green room. Southgate doesn't make big calls. He has to ask Mum before using his phone. Hang
on, do you not?
Bless. We said exactly the same, buddy. We just said, you've got two contrasted managers here. You've got somebody who makes decisions after 27 minutes if it ain't working, swapping the midfielder. And you've got this lad who waits to the 88th minute before he makes a decision. So, it's going to be interesting.
As long as we ain't getting beat, he's not making any decisions.
Well, that's true. Yeah. If it's still 0-0, totally agree. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be one of those games now where obviously the lads have all been describing that this could be, or the way they're thinking of it, obviously their last tournament ever. So I don't know whether that's going to put more pressure on them or actually give them a kick up the backside to go out there and perform. So it'll be interesting to see how this works.
In reality, who does that relate to? If you go down that list, Pickford could certainly be around in 2 years' time. Walker, maybe not so much. Rice, certainly. Stones, certainly. Gay, certainly. Saka, certainly. Kane, maybe not. Bellingham, certainly. Foden, certainly. Trippier, maybe not. Manu, certainly. So there's only really Trippier, Kane, and Walker who fall into that bracket.
Well, the read into that, when I saw Rice's interview, was the fact that is that Southgate saying to the lads, "This is my last tournament." So any new manager that comes in may not select you guys.
Well, that would be one way of looking at it, but I mean, why
That's
not?
How I read it.
That could potentially bring Pickford into that threesome, make it a foursome. But the other seven, who
he's got a king's size bed.
Gay could have a bit of competition, but Saka has been the predominant right winger in the Prem for, since Pussy was a kitten.
He's the first one to be picked all the time, isn't he?
5 years.
I mean, to be fair, he did have a great
and he had a great
game the other day.
I'm saying he didn't have a great game, but he had a better game than most of them. Which
yeah. I mean,
Say a lot.
yeah, but I mean,
And
what I'm saying is he was
great
getting to the
goal.
byline and
Great
crossing.
goal.
Yeah. It was just the fact that Harry Kane wasn't actually getting where he should be. He was miles behind most of the plays. And there's
But
a
I tell you what,
question
I
mark
did
whether he's
notice, mate.
actually fit.
I've noticed that the claim, shall we say, or the praise for Saka's goal is nowhere near that Yamal's getting.
Mm.
And except that one was high and one was low, they were identical goals almost.
Yeah,
And yet
absolutely.
Yamal's is described as a worldly wonder goal, and Saka's is meh.
Yeah.
Which kind of sums up the general attitude, I think, to the
Kenny's
national
saying that
team.
Southgate's been asked to stay for the World Cup. I don't think he's going to stay. I think this is his last tournament, if I'm honest.
Well, I think if he wins it, he will stay.
So AJ has said I'd have started Tony over Kane. I mean, to be fair, I could see I could see that happening. To be fair, well, I mean, I like Ollie Watkins when Watkins comes on. The only thing I don't like about Tony at this level is his first touch sometimes lets him down. He's great on the turn and he's great going forward, but when he has to put his back to a defender and try and trap the ball, sometimes the ball can get away from him. And at this level, every time you get the ball, you should look after it because you can so easily get hurt, and we've seen that, haven't we?
Yeah. But there we go. What are you on the crowd now?
I think obviously Kenny was talking about that link to the Man U job. Now Ten Hag's got the contract because obviously there was talk of Southgate going to United, wasn't there? The other United.
Oh, I don't call them United. You'll get your wrist
something out of the world. Saka was great, but why compare? Oh man, that's Chris in the background giving you some stick. Even when he's not here, you get you some stick.
Yeah, he's got a nerve. I actually haven't got the comments up. I'll put them up now.
I must admit, Yamal has played outstandingly well for the 16-year-old.
You see that's exactly the point I'm making. Not even Yamal's goal was something out of this world. Saka's was great, but why compare, old man? Well, that's it. And if it had been the other way around, if Saka had scored Yamal's goal and Yamal had scored Saka's goal, it would have still been, well, that was up in the air, could have gone anywhere. Whereas Yamal knew exactly what he was doing, keeping it low inside the far post. Bollocks.
Yeah. Here says Saka 4.5, really poor games. I'd have played Palmer. And there's an argument for that as well, isn't there?
Well, there's an argument for an awful lot of change.
For an awful lot of them, exactly.
Bottom line is, would you rather get beat 4-3 or win 1-0 or win on penalties?
Well, I'd like to stay away from penalties because it does become a lottery when it becomes a penalty. Yeah, Saka is also 16 number. He's a bugger. I think Denmark, France, Greece all won trophies without winning a group game. Yeah, there you go. Good start there, Ken. Netherlands 2, England 1. Beer Viking. Naughty. And Chris in the background. Yamal. So the guys are just coming up. Again, we're going to probably have to think, my friend, because again, streaming via my computer, it's probably going to be a few seconds behind you. We're just in the lineup. Well, just coming to the lineup now for the start of the game. NEW's gone 3-1 England.
English national anthem. 3-0 England.
What you're on now?
Yeah, English national anthem. We're on trips there now, singing his heart out.
Not even started yet, mate. So again, guys, no spoilers in the chat if you're obviously up to speed with yours, because obviously you're watching through TV. Just leave it for the fun with me and the mighty here, and obviously people that may be listening in the background. Again, apologies for the delay, but that's nothing I can do about that at the minute, because I've not got a television in front of me. I don't know whether to stand and put my hand on my heart or just listen.
Have you got the sound?
No, I'm just saying. I can see him singing. Oh, dear. So AJ's going
1 in England.
1-0 to England.
Positive.
Yeah. Like I said, I think I've gone 2-1 again. I'm trying to get some positivity. I've gone 2-1, I think, every game in our little behind-the-scenes tournament. I'm yet to win it. Anywhere near getting 2
Quite
goals.
agree, Kenny W.
What's that? You should change anthem to Jerusalem. Yeah. It'll never happen, though.
No.
So, obviously, we are favourites for this. It should be a game we should win because they haven't ripped up any trees in their group games or last 16 or quarter final. They've played steady. They've snatched the goals when they have had the chances, and they were a really good defence, haven't they?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, if you look at that back four, it's pretty stellar, really. You know, you've got Aki from Man City, Van Dijk from Liverpool, and then the Inter Milan
parent. Kenny saying, no sexy Dutch since 1970.
Oh, not on the football pitch, maybe. Get yourself to Amsterdam.
Yeah. As long as I've changed the light bulbs, eh? Queen of Hearts, you're being positive. I am being positive by saying when he's Southgate getting his P45. Beer Viking, I think the anthem should be Mambo number 5.
Well, I've got no idea what Mambo number 5 is.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I want you to go onto YouTube later after half time and just type in Mambo number 5. You'll love it. And we've got book the players September. You okay? So obviously, what we were talking about before about the bookings, because obviously they've lost a player, haven't they? Because of the bookings, they were saying.
Well, they shouldn't have done.
They were saying they're missing the right.
Apparently, all the bookings are.
Yeah, that's what we read, but apparently not. Somebody in the chat, give us a shout. There's definitely, I believe, somebody missing from the Dutch side. I think he's a fullback.
Well, Dumfries is right back, and he's
Dumfries he's been there from the start, hasn't he? But I was just, mate, can't be, can it? It's been there. I don't know. Is it Shelton? Because Shelton's not been in it, has he? Reinders has been there. So Pickford, Gahey, Stones, Walker, Trippier, Rice, Mainu, Saka, Bellingham, Foden, and Kane up top.
Right,
so
I have
3-4-3.
I've now got
4-3-2-1 if you go that way.
I've got Bellingham standing in the centre circle, ready to kick off. So let me know when you've got him standing.
Yeah, they're all by the centre circle now.
Facing Pickford.
And we look ready for kickoff. England in white shirts, blue shorts, and usual for the Dutch, they're nice orange or tangerine. So we are kicking left to right as you look at the pitch.
Yeah.
And here we are, stop. All the way back to Pickford. Pickford goes long. And here we go, guys. Let's get on the positive.
That's what I want to see. Pickford going along.
Yeah. We're playing a little bit of head tennis. Kane just manages. I thought he was just. Oh, here we go. Just thought he was going to regain that because, again, he lost the 50-50 ball, but then came back to get it. But unfortunately, was just a bit too heavy-handed. So the Dutch now have got it along the back four. And we are They're just keeping hold of the ball, nothing too serious.
Yeah, they're just.
Well, do you, if there's anything in the chat that you see that's worth a mention,
Yeah.
give us a nod, or at least shout it out, just so I can keep an eye on the screen up above me.
Yep.
So here we go then. So we've got Dumfries, and he's gone long over the top. He's offside though. Just went too early.
Mile off.
Bergwijn, he's quite quick. He's but Trippier's going to have his hands full there. I was saying, you know, it looks very close. That did. So I'm 127 now, matey. If you want to just check your clock.
I'm 130 now.
Yeah, 133, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's spot on. Yeah,
brilliant. So Foden's back and that's a bit dodgy. Walker. So Walker just eludes into Mainu.
Wait! No,
just waited a bit too much. To be fair,
he did. He just waited too long.
Rice just manages to get
body
between ball and player, and he picks it up again with Foden. Foden's looking for some support to Bellingham, and again England are now just literally running the ball across the defensive line just to get a feel of it.
They're moving it more quickly than they normally do.
Yeah. Rice looked out. Foden comes inside, looking for support again.
Pass to the mark, man.
Himself, and Trippier's out wide looking for him to give him some support. Yeah. Gets it out to Trips, and it comes back to Gueye. Gueye into Mainu. Mainu head up. Foden looks a half turn. Gets a little tap in the back, and he goes down. And it's a free kick to England, about 10 yards inside the Dutch half.
And again, there, first two or 3 minutes, and that was passing the ball to a marked man.
Yeah. As always.
Getting a free kick.
When you had a chance to pass it early, I know. Got to make that decision quicker, haven't we? So we're off again. Gueye back to Stones. Stones looking for some movement. Foden up to Kane, just inside to Bellingham.
That's it.
Unlucky.
Now press. That's it. Good two. Press. Go on. Keep going. Keep going.
Oof.
And again.
Really put the press on the keeper there.
Press. Trips is pressing. As well. Yeah, that's the way.
We've just got to be going to say this is the problem now. We've pressed so high up the park, it leaves a bit of a gap at the back. That's well done, Gueye. He shouldered that really well back to there. Didn't even touch the ball, but was in control all the way.
And that was Malin showing up exactly where he showed on his heat map that we were looking at earlier.
Yeah. Bit of a warning there, guys. So we need to be on our guard.
That's we can deal with that.
Go on, that's a great ball.
That's it. Great ball between the lines.
Now running towards the box.
Hit it.
Out to Kane just outside the box. Out to Saka. Saka brings it back onto his left. Looking for a spinning coach to the back post. Ooh, just flicked away. He appears now on the ball. He brings it back to Rice.
Get it in.
Inside. Mainu back out to Rice. Into Foden. Foden's looking for the run of Trippier. Trippier then looks up and he's offside. Trippier wanted that ball pried. And again, it's that hesitation like we were saying. You can see the run, but they delay the ball.
Yeah.
You can't do that to players at this level. Once they start the run, they're through. They've got to get that ball through quicker. So we are now with Van Dijk on the edge of his box, and he's literally just looking to play the ball around to Verbruggen at the goalkeeper. He's looking for options, whether he's going to go long, and he goes out to the right back to Dumfries.
We've seen more football in 5 minutes than we saw in 20 minutes in previous games.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, mate. You're absolutely right. It's been a good start, actually. It's been a nice, open, momentum game. So I hope it continues and we don't start going backwards. I just hope Kane and Bellingham just give us a bit of height. Oh, that's a nice touch there from the Dutch. It's very nice little triangles. That's really good by Saka. Saka looks at Kane, gives it back as well. So
Again,
Saka carries on the run.
pass-
Come on,
again,
move
they're
outside Bellingham. You're
passing
standing
to a
still,
marked
lad.
man.
Jesus, you might be the best player in the world at the minute, but that was
That's
awful.
it. And again, passing to the marked man, and we get him. Go on, chip.
Right, we've
Didn't
got all the
read
way
it.
back into our half.
Didn't read it at
Out
all.
to Trippier. Trippier's gone long over the top, ready for somebody to
Hardly.
run onto it. Bellingham was trying, but the ball's just slightly overhit.
Poor ball. He acknowledges it.
Okay. Van Dijk brings it out again.
Right idea, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the beauty with Trippier playing there. He can just drop onto his right foot and dink that ball over. Like I say, on a pitch like this, the ball is going to skid away from you a little bit. So anyway, we're back out to Dumfries, right back. He's looking for the ball over the top. And Gahi just picked up the ball. And he's lost the ball now, Royce. He has a shot. Goal. Wow, there you go. That's Simmons. Picks the ball up from about 30 yards. Runs directly towards goal. Doesn't even think about it. 20 yards out. Bang.
Race just got muscled off the ball. They will have a look at this, like.
But this is like 7 minutes. I mean, it's better than 77 minutes like it usually is. But it is a good effort, to be fair, by Simmons. We were only talking about him just as well. What type of position he plays in. And we said he plays in this like free roll position where he can just go into little gaps. But
let's just have a look at this.
The ball up, but then Royce's first touch was away from him. And this is what I was saying.
Rice goes down there.
Yeah. That first touch, then he just literally gets dispossessed. And Simmons just puts his laces through it into the top right-hand corner, top left as you look at the goal. And, I mean, to be fair, Pickford got nowhere near it.
He got a fingertip to it.
He didn't half put that one through his laces, didn't he? So we're off again. Pickford goes long, looking for a Kane. Bellingham should pick up the loose ball here. So Bellingham just twisting and turning the edge of the box, looking for some support. The ball gets ricocheted back out to Gay, out to Royce, to Trippier. Trippier to Bellingham.
That's it.
Little triangles on the left wing to Royce. Royce in for Manu. Manu's looking pink over the top to Royce. Just not enough on that, to be fair. A little bit of a air swipe. And Bellingham's got a
free kick.
Got a smack in the face for his troubles and is at the time of free kick.
Whoa.
I mean, I can't understand, like I say, when you look at that Simmons, the back line was dropping off further and further and further. There was no pressure on that ball. He took the ball a good 5 to 7 yards before he struck it. So why didn't anybody from the back line come to that ball? That's what I'd be questioning. You can only defend so far back before you actually block the goalkeeper's view altogether.
There's two aspects of that goal. The first one is Rice, unusually for him, getting muscled off the ball by Simmons. And even when that happened, that's exactly where Gay should have been. Yeah. So it'll be interesting when we look back at it, when we get another look.
Have another look on the highlights.
To see where Gay was and why he wasn't in station.
Yeah.
Now it could be because if you remember, immediately prior to that, Trips was up the wing.
Yeah. So let's see where we are with this. Looks like Trippier's going to curl one in. A little bit of an in-swinger with his right foot. Foden's still over the ball, so it could come to Foden. So it's Foden, left footer. Plays the ball in towards the 6-yard box. A really good ball, actually. But again, not really anywhere near a white shirt.
Well
Saka does
played,
well there.
Saka again.
Saka turns onto his left foot. Again, gets muscled into the back. That's got to be a free kick. Even that's shoulder to shoulder to back.
Bush.
It's terrible. So here we go. So this again will be Foden, I would have thought. Trippier standing over the ball with him, but that's just a decoy. Foden's going to have a go here, I would imagine, with his left foot. It's ideal for a left footer. Well, we're about 30 yards out, would you say?
At least.
Oh, Christ, probably a bit more. It's going to be a cross. It's going to be a worldie to beat anybody from there. Trippier across the back post. Oh, Royce actually tries what Trippier does best, and that's that in-step volley inside into the 6-yard box.
But I think Kane was a bit.
He's on his heels again, isn't
he? Yeah.
So Trippier, we've got a throw in, and he's just offside. You can't stand still, lad. No, you really can't stand still in them positions. You've got to move. And that's schoolboy stuff.
Yeah, mate, and this is where Southgate's dynamic management skills will kick in.
Yeah, exactly. Well, with 12 minutes, let's see. So the Dutch bring it out, and they're out up into Bergwijn. I haven't even heard of Gakpo in the game yet. I don't think I've even actually mentioned his name. Oh, Kane had a shot there. Oh, just bounced in front of the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper had to save it. No. Good strike.
The numpty there in the chat. If the goalkeeper can touch it, he can save it, which is what he used to say about Dubravka. Yeah.
Now Rice picks up the ball just inside the English half. Out to Gaye. Gaye up the line to Trippier. Back to Gaye. Well, at least we haven't retreated too far back. We've still tried to keep a high line this time. With
still in their half.
Yeah.
And he has what I said and moves back into our half. No, he's
there you go. Bellingham's got some space to turn. He plays an early ball through towards Foden. Kane picks the ball up. He plays it out to Saka. On the left side. Saka turns it inside onto his left, looking for an angle for a shot. Oh, just blocked now. Kane!
Oh!
Just over the top. This made me look up for a penalty. He's got a right smack at the top of the boot. I mean, he needs a little because as a defender, you have every right to go for the ball. And as an attacker, you have every right to put your foot through it. But it's not, it's one of them, isn't it? You're going to get hit. And the trouble is with these boots, they're so bloody soft. They give you no protection whatsoever.
But does he lead with his... If he leads with the sole of his boot and gets nowhere near that ball...
Which he does. Everybody's walking away, so it doesn't look like it's being looked at.
No.
Now, them are the ones that usually get your metatarsal cracked.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's 50-50, to be fair.
Yeah.
When I've seen them given in the past, I'm like, no, you can't give that as a penalty. Yeah, defender has every right.
If it had been given against us, I would have been livid.
Oh, you'd have been mad, wouldn't you? Absolutely. And it's good to see that the referee sets a precedent about it. Oh, no. We have got a potential penalty check, mate. It's going to VAR.
We're going to have a look.
So this is going to be interesting.
Well, because he goes with the sole of his boot, not with his toe or anything or instep.
He's constantly skipping. I mean, he is leading with his foot high, and he's showing the studs. Because that's classed as dangerous playing these days, I suppose. He has a clear shot at the ball.
He doesn't get
impede him until
well,
afterwards,
he doesn't
does
get the ball, and he goes straight into his leg.
Oh, it's a penalty.
Penalty.
Yeah, penalty. I'm surprised. I am so surprised because I would have been absolutely livid if that had been given against England. But my gas is flabbered. But you've got a challenge for the ball. I mean, you'd be absolutely livid as a manager if your defender didn't go for that.
I was furious if that had been given against us. But you've got to take all these little bits of luck.
This is the luck, absolutely.
Now, do you let him take that penalty when he's just had his foot bashed like that? Not sure I would be, especially after he missed the last one.
Hey, this is what gets me, with the VAR.
Bear in mind, he wasn't there. When we got the 5 out of 5, he was off the pitch, didn't take one.
Yeah, exactly. So he's the newbie penalty taker now, isn't he? But I mean, to be fair, he has been our main penalty taker. And he's been very active.
I mean, he's normally...
Is it 9 out of 9 penalties, I think, for England?
Yeah. Just missed the one that mattered.
Come on, lad.
Oh, hey, Harry, son.
Come on, lads. Bit of composure.
Come on.
Flick this away. Here we go. Ready. Come on. Kane. Couple of breaths. Starts to run. Shoots. It's a goal.
Get
in.
Yahoo!
Get in. I mean, that's luck. I've got to give him that. It is very much luck.
Well, what I say, what you've been a look in these tournaments, man, when you think of the shit luck we've had over the years.
Yeah. You've gone very faint. Are you away from your mic, buddy?
Yeah.
Hardly. Yeah, there you go. But what I'm saying to you is, if Harry Kane hadn't got the shot off and he was blocked doing that, I could understand. But because he got the shot off, the actual impact came after that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't understand the reasons why it was given, if I'm honest. Apart from it was probably deemed as dangerous play. It was a great penalty, to be fair. Goalkeeper did go the right way, but there was that much failed on it. To the goalkeeper's right, bottom corner. Virtually to the side net.
Come on! Let that be the kick up the backside we needed.
Well, we know at 1-1 with 18 minutes gone. We haven't done that all tournament.
We are vacant. Absolute bullshit. UEFA corruption. Check the brown envelopes.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. England throwing. Throw is up towards Harry Kane, but it goes over the top of him. And Van Dijk is just picking up the play, and he throws it back to Verbruggen in goal. And he gives it back. Just playing square across the 18-yard box. Nothing. Verbruggen goes long along the floor towards the centre circle. And trying to get Dumfries free. Gakpo free. Again, he's not been in the game at all.
He's done this the whole tournament, Gakpo. He's just hung on that left-hand touchline all the time, almost invisible, and then just when it needs, Dumfries especially found him from the with the cross-field ball.
Yeah,
found him 3 times. I can remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, they're playing because obviously when Trips drops back into left back position, it's obviously Trips has been told to sit back as a 4 when they've got the ball. So Trips comes back and everybody comes across one, but they still play very narrow as a back 4. So there's quite a bit of space if the ball ever comes there and then channels. So Stones looks to bring in Foden. Foden on the half turn again, which is what he's renowned at doing. Gets the ball all right at the front of the park. Bellingham does a turn, looks for Trips on the outside. Trips takes a touch, plays it to Foden. Foden has a look, plays it back towards Royce. Oh,
You had to take a touch
back
because
to
it was a
Stones, just
terrible ball
inside
from.
the Dutch half, and we've gone backwards. I mean, this drives me insane. Come on, be positive, lads. Just dink it over the top of them. Get them turned. They'll
Exactly.
step off you if you start turning them.
No more down. Oh, why Saka not away down the wing? Should have been an easy ball down the wing.
Well, Walker was there as well. I mean, they were overloaded on the right hand side. Saka had come inside, a little dink towards Foden. Trippier tried to pick the ball, but that's taken off him by Harry Kane, who's out on the left wing. Harry Kane plays the ball into the centre, coming to the back post. Walker plays the ball inside to nobody.
Well controlled it.
So that goes straight to an orange shirt. Walker gets back and gets a tackle on Depay, and it's out for a Dutch throw-in. It's a better game. It's more of a viewer's game, to be fair. If you're a neutral, I bet you're enjoying it. If you support one of the teams that are playing, then I hope you're enjoying it, because it's a very open game at the moment. I would say England are probably on top slightly, but that's a lovely little ball to Depay. Good Trips. That's a beautiful ball up to Bellingham. Bellingham on the turn. Turns away and it tries to play a little ball to
get to Saka, but it didn't quite get there.
Kane's so deep again. Mainu's in front of bloody Kane. Come on, lad. Give us an outlet. Well done, Mainu.
Well done, Mainu.
With a turn. He's looking on the inside. Beautiful ball to Foden. Foden through.
Off the lane. Is it over the lane? Lane?
That was so good.
I think it's half a ball.
I thought he'd done him there. I really did. I thought it was through his legs and in. Great defending, to be fair.
Right, straight down
that was Dumfries who actually cleared it off the line. Really good play. So anyway, England have still got the ball. Saka's on the inside left position. He plays it out
the ball. Now come
on. Acres of space. One touch. Plays it towards the penalty spot. Just cleared. Out to Foden. Foden picks the ball up out to Royce. Royce looks up. He plays it all the way out to Walker. First touch was awful, but there's 2 balls on the pitch, so the game will be stopped. And the ball will be given back now. I'm glad they've got rid of these drop balls there with the 2 players sticking at each other. This is so much more sensible. Just play it back and keep hold of the ball. Downs goes square to Royce. Just on the centre circle. Royce looks where he was going to go, and he plays it back to Gueye. Gueye's the only player in the English half, to be fair. Just sitting as the anchorman. Plays it to Royce. Royce out to Bellingham. Bellingham up the line to Trippier. Trippier back to Bellingham.
That was that's 2 balls there. He's fed Trippier.
Long ball. Out to Walker. Great ball that was, to be fair. Royce to Walker. Foden to Mainu. Mainu to Foden. Foden's come onto the right wing now. Little ball out to Mainu. Mainu to Walker. Mainu's got on the overlap. Foden's gone trying to get that little channel again on the inside left position, and he was just blocked. The pass was just blocked off. Cleared, and it's headed back to Stones, to Royce, to Mainu.
Play the mark, man.
Yeah, Mainu to Walker. Walker's looking. Mainu's having a run. Saka's having a run at the defence. He plays it inside to Harry Kane. Gets a little bit of a touch, but again, just miscontrol because the defender was there, hassling him, and the ball's cleared long. Royce picks the ball up, and the ball drops back to Harry Kane. Harry Kane again, running forward. He's fallen over, and the referee shaking his head, saying, "Get up." Oh, that's a miss. Foden's on here. Oh, that was no. Foden got his ankles.
That was definitely a run. You see, that's a case in point where players, if he dives in, he gets a free kick. Instead of diving, he tried to recover from the foul and carry on. And because he tried to recover, he doesn't get the foul, which he should have got. And the wonder why players dive.
So here we go. There was a long ball on I think that was Bergwijn. Tried to do a run again from that wide right inside right
This
position.
is
The
where you
ball
need
come
to
over
look
the
out
top,
for
and luckily we
Gakpo.
got the head on it. The Dutch have still got the ball. Dumfries tries across, and it's charged down for a
And
throw.
he was trying to get the high ball across to Gakpo there, which is, as I say, it's a tactic that they've used to good effect a few times already.
Yeah, they like that. They like that back post, don't they? They like
Goal
aiming
line
towards that back
technology. There
post
you
from.
go, half the ball, half and half only.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great clearance from Dumfries, to be fair. Great clearance. So Shotton in the centre circle for Dutch. That was a good ball, actually. Out to Gakpo on the left. Plays it back to Ake. Ake goes on the overlap. Gakpo's looking for an outlet. He plays it all the way back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk to De Vrij. Again, we've gone backwards, lads. Come on, we've got to come forwards. Simmons on the ball on the right-hand side. De Vrij. Simmons. It's gone walking pace now. They've tried to slow the game right down. We've got to keep our concentration now. Come on, step. Oh, here we go. Let's defend the penalty box, lads.
Yeah.
The Fridge plays the ball into Depay. Bellingham moves the ball forward. Saka's on a run now. Got a bit of space to run into.
Go on, keep going.
He's just coming to close the angle down. Come on, Foden. Plays it inside to Mainu. Mainu's touch was a bit heavy, but luckily the ricochet comes to Walker. Mainu again. Mainu goes inside to Foden. A bit of turn. Got to Bellingham, but he tries to touch the ball back, get it out of his feet, but he was just tackled at the last minute. Well, I'll tell you something now. There is so much difference with this team. But Foden did tremendously well there.
Yeah.
The ball was behind him 1 minute, and he managed to drag the ball in front of him, gets it under a little bit of control, puts it through the goalkeeper's legs, but Dumfries just literally puts his foot on the ball on the line. Well, Foden looks like he's up for this game, which is great to see. Depay's got a bit of space to run into now. He's got two on the overlap
again.
So Dumfries plays the ball inside. He tries a quick shot, but it's blocked, and it's out for a corner kick.
First corner of the match. I do believe
that Malin Bergwijn, he loves that run. He loves that outside right to inside left position, and it's a quick shot with his left foot. That's what he's done. He's not even making a touch of the ball. The pace is on the ball. He's just putting his foot through it and hoping for the best. So here we go. This is what they want. They like set pieces, but I mean, height-wise, we match them, so there shouldn't be any difficulties with these. No. So everybody's back in the penalty box by the looks of it. I never think Gakpo's that high. Ball comes in. Header from just off the bar. Dumfries. There you go. That's what I said. These are really crafty on set pieces. You've got to be careful of these guys. He just peels away from Bellingham, and as the ball's coming back, he turns his body up back, headers the ball towards goal, and it glances on top of the bar. Again, Pickford was nowhere near that. Here's the right back for you. He rose like a salmon. Very unlucky. Oh. So Trippier is bringing the ball out inside to Rice. Rice looks for Mainu. Mainu picks the ball up in the centre circle and goes forward.
Get in between the lines.
And then we got Walker. Walker looks for Saka straight away. Saka has one touch. Looks at Ake and turns it back to Walker. Walker comes inside to Mainu. Mainu again looking for an outlet. Walker goes all the way back to Stones, and he's just dragging the team out. But again, you see what these guys have a tendency of doing is pressing you virtually straight away, but not a heavy press. What they do is they close the channels down. They become really narrow, so there's no outlet in the middle of the park. Which
what a great!
But Stones just runs into space there because they're marking space. Trippier looks for Foden. Foden's gone out left Back to Foden, to Trippier. Back to Rice. Rice to Foden.
That's
Foden
it.
looks to
The mark,
Mainu
man.
inside. He's looking for a little jink inside.
Lovely.
Kane inside. Oh, he's looking for that second ball. Oh, well done, Mainu. Wins the challenge there.
First time ball. That's it. Go, go,
Walker
go.
Just literally too deep, unfortunately. But the ball again is picked up by Trippier. That's brilliant, that is, because Trippier had come back to defend, worried about, obviously, Bergwijn's pace. But he picked the second ball up, so the ball's come all the way out to the right-hand side again for Saka. Saka goes inside to Foden. Foden's got some space. He takes a shot. Yeah!
Oh, off the post.
He's so unlucky. He does his 180 turn, gets the ball out to his left foot, just outside on, well, if you look at the right side of the penalty box.
That's him.
He swings one to the far post and glances the back post and just goes out for a goal kick. That's really unlucky. Everything
Yamal-esque.
Yeah. Yamal! I mean, I must admit, this is so much better from England. So much better. The Dutch don't know what to do, whether to press, whether to stand off. And this is what we want. If we can keep turning them, they are going to give us so much space.
I don't know what Phil's done with the background.
That's what Foden does beautiful. And that's what I said. It's the first time I've seen him in his natural position that he plays domestically, where he's perfect at that half turn and he's got that space to run into if the defender's too close to him. So good. So England have got the ball in their half. Giving it to Rice and runs forward. Rice looks inside towards Mainu. Mainu on the centre circle goes to Foden. Foden gets challenged. The play on by the referee. Mainu carries on going. He's looking for that little jink. Why did he play Walker in? He tried to put an angle back to where all the players was, rather than doing through the channel. Walker was doing a cracking run on the outside right, and if he just played the channel, it would have been a perfect ball. But I mean, to be fair, I think he was trying to be a bit too clever there. Oh, Depay's gone down.
That's exactly what he was doing.
This is I often said, when Depay was in the Premier League at the other United, he when the time became tough, he didn't play.
Yeah.
He seems to be one of them players that only plays when everything's going smooth for you. Simmons' goal was 21 metres, 116 kilometres an hour, and only one rotation of the ball. That's how sweet he hit that. That was stunning. Well, it's a very good game. 33, nearly 34 minutes in. It's 1-1, but England are totally on top with possession and chances at goal. So it's again totally different. England we've seen today. This is the type of team that you wanted to see before. So, and Veerman's coming on. So obviously there's been a little bit of a change now. So I wonder whether they're putting Bergwijn up top or Gakpo. Because Veerman's a centre midfielder, isn't he, for PSG?
Sorry, I was just texting Chris there to see what's happened to the background.
So this lad is the lad who obviously got took off after 20 odd minutes against Austria. So obviously let's see how he plays, because he was awful against Austria. So it looks like Bergwijn and Gakpo are going to be the lads up top now. They've put another midfielder on. So Stones brings the ball out of defence. Plays the ball across to Gahi. Gahi brings it all the way back to Stones.
Yeah, he says, I don't go over that halfway line.
Yeah. That's just discipline. Okay, let's have a look. Rice is the last man. Rice, lovely little triangle. plays it out to Gay. Bellingham picks the ball out on the inside left position, trips far left. Bellingham looks to go, but he just attacks back.
Good Gay and trips on the left wing now.
Yeah, they've moved literally everybody across, and I think what they're trying to do is create space in the overload on the right wing, because Saka's got the beating of Ake all day at the minute. So it looks like they're trying to overload on the left to play the ball right. Bellingham looks for some space. Little jink inside. Trippier's Trippier went to do the run on the inside channel, and Bellingham played the ball to the outside. Trippier was wrong-footed, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. I could understand what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, there wasn't on the same playlist. So, Dumfries with a throw-in.
Yeah, you're right there, G.
That was a quick flicky on. We've got an overload to the left here. Well done. So Rice has got plenty of room to run into here. Come on, run with Bellingham. I don't know why Bellingham sometimes don't run to give him that space, because they've got to come away from him. If he stands where he is, the defender's got no job to do. So Saka plays it inside to Mainu. Into the centre circle to Rice. Rice back to Gay, out to Bellingham. Bellingham's the one, it looks like they're taking it in turns, and it looks like there's a bit more communication between him and Foden, because when Bellingham comes deep, Foden stays tall. That's a great ball to Foden. Foden's got Saka out on the right-hand side. He comes back inside onto his left foot, plays it back slightly to Mainu. He's asked for it back more centrally. Foden plays the ball out to Rice. Rice out to Trippier. Trippier now plays the ball back to Rice. Rice all the way to Stones. Every single player is in the Dutch half, apart from Pickford. There's just Gay who sat in the centre circle, obviously waiting for any break. So Foden to Trippier. Trippier up to Foden. And there's, again, look where Kane is. Harry Kane goes wandering out because he gets bored. There's no point being there. Yeah, the difference between us and the Dutch is the Dutch stay central, air attackers, and ours just seem to want to go wandering. Foden's got a bit of a run here, plays the ball back to Mainu. Mainu looks for the jink over the top.
Lovely
Walker. Walker's got a bit of space. Looks for some support. Plays it back towards Saka. Oh, sorry, it's Mainu. Foden. Foden has a go again. Oh! He hit that one a bit lower this time along the floor. Same corner. The right of the keeper, but it was literally just too close to the keeper this time. Oh, Foden looked a totally different player. Totally different player this game. He's playing exactly where he wants to play now, and that's outside, the inside left position, inside right position, where he can turn the ball into his left foot, and he's creating so many problems for the defenders. So Shelton just literally plays it out to Dumfries. Dumfries to Bridge. So I've gone long over the top, and it's picked up by Stones. Stones to Gay. Gay out to Trippier. Trippier again goes on the overlap. Rice comes inside and looks for the outlet. Foden back to Gay. Foden just goes and has that run into that number 10 position on the inside right position. And he's in acres of space. He's got so much room to turn into if the ball comes into his feet. And the beauty of this now, you see, is they don't know what to do. With the two of them playing in that strange position, Trippier picks the ball up and it's out to Bellingham. Back to Trippier. Trippier looks to release it. Look where Harry Kane is.
Space.
Harry Kane digs it towards the back post. Again, your markers are there.
Don't hit it.
Superb. Have a go, son. Oh, that's a good shot. Charge down. It's gone out to a throw into England. Now, Ake charged the shot down from Mainu. He's certainly confident lad, isn't he, this lad? great challenge, because in actual fact, if Gagpo would have just jinked it over his foot there, they would away into space. So that would have been a bit of a dangerous situation. So throwing from Walker to Maino. The ball is picked up by Bergwijn. Bergwijn then plays the ball into. I can never remember that lad's name who's come on in the centre of the park. Forgive me, I know the one shotting, but and Reinders. So we've got Dumfries on the overlap, but that played well in front of him, and it's gone out to an England throw-in. I need to write his name down because I can't remember it.
Veerman.
Veerman.
Come on.
Yeah, Veerman. Let me write that down. Oh, where's my pen? Veerman.
Number 16.
No, I shall probably forget that. Harry Kane on the halfway. He controls the ball on the half turn, and he's walked. Oh, come on, lad. He could have just passed that back to Gay and turned and just carried on running. Not been a great tournament for Harry Kane this tournament, has it? So Stones has picked the ball up inside the English half, out to Walker. 3 minutes left in the first half. We got 1-1. Rice just looking for an outlet. Plays it to Bellingham. Bellingham's come deep, and again, Foden stayed tall. Manu tried to do a little bit of a run behind. Unfortunately, the ball didn't come to him. Foden runs inside, plays the ball back to Stones. Stones to Rice. Little space to run into, out to Gay on the left-hand side. Back inside to Stones. Stones is looking for, again, an outlet or a runner. Walker's come inside, pretty central. So you've got Saka and Trippier going out on the width. Bellingham went for a run into the channel. But the Bridge, who tackled him, but the strength of Bellingham then managed to get back onto his feet, collect the ball, and he played the ball in towards the penalty spot. And unfortunately, there wasn't a white shirt there. So back with Walker, Stones to Gay.
Very static now.
Well, I mean, like I said, possession-wise, we're controlling everything. And yes, we are drawing, but it seems to be only a matter of time before another chance is created. Bellingham looking for Trippier on the overlap. Kylian Trippier plays the ball inside to Manu, but unfortunately just cut out by Veerman. Veerman closing down Rice, who plays the ball to Walker. Bellingham plays the overlap, and he tries to take on two Dutch players. Plays it back to Trippier. Trippier inside to Rice. Rice to Walker. Walker does a little jink outside towards Kane. Kane on the outside right position. Kane drives it all the way back to Saka. Saka's looking for a run. Saka runs inside because the run just taken the defender away. He's looking for a shot, but there's good defender. Trippier goes down. Oh, Trippier tries a little wedge to get it over the keeper, and Foden was running into the back post, but unfortunately just wasn't high enough to beat the keeper. Still good positioning that. And the keeper plays it out to Ake. We've got some space now to run into. Shotton back to Ake. Veerman. Shotton. Looking for Ake. Ake's gone on the left-hand side. Gakpo's gone more central now to sit with Bergwijn.
That. That's when the camera panned out there. I was expecting to see Gakpo on the left wing, but he wasn't there, went in. That's accurate.
Yeah, Simmons sits in that little 10 pocket. So we've got to be aware of what's going on there. So at the minute, that what they've done is they showed up the middle of the park to make it even numbers. And our three have got to be careful not to get drawn onto that because we're leaving lots of space with Simmons. And it's our four then have got to decide whether to go man to man or split the two guys in the middle of the park to obviously cut down on the channels. It looks like Mainu has got that job, look, to try and, but he's got through to him. Here's Simmons in that pocket of space out to Ake. Back to Simmons. Houghton. Goes to Veerman. The bridge. It's out to Dumfries on the right-hand side. A little bit of pressure. 3 minutes of added time added on, and we're in the coming up to 47 minutes. So again, England are stepping through. Well, great tackle, Trippier. Second ball, we've got to win the second ball. It's out to Veerman. All the way back to the bridge.
And
just slowing the game down, to be fair, the Dutch. Just keeping hold of the ball, having a touch, because, to be fair, since the goal, they've hardly touched the ball. The bridge.
Well, England are dominating possession.
Oh, I mean, they must be.
The Dutch have had a bit in the last couple of minutes. 67-32.
Yeah, 67-32, there you go.
I'll have a look at those at half time.
Tried to do a little ball. He's kept the ball in play. Don't dive in. Gakpo picks the second ball up just on the edge of the penalty area. Veerman tries to steer the ball back. Little flick on by Ake, but luckily he was too much on it, and it's gone out for a goal kick.
I think that could be the end of the.
Just put too much on it, didn't he? If he'd have glanced at, you see, that could have gone actually anywhere. But Ake did so well there to actually keep that ball in play, because Walker was just shield the ball and allowed the ball to run out. So Pickford for the goal kick, and I think that should be the end of the first half.
Yep,
there you go. End of the first half. Well, I have been muchly impressed, if I'm honest, with their off. Well, I think the lads have done really well.
Just a quick look at the stats. We have got 62%, 37%. And that went down 5% in the last 5 minutes there.
Amazing.
7 shots to their 3. 4 on target to their 1. 1 off each. 2 block shots, 1 to us. Touches in the box. England 15, Holland 4. Goalkeeper saves 2-0. Iqbal hasn't had to make a save yet. Ariel Jules won 3-2 to us. And as well, it's you know, apart from the fact that they've had one corner and we've had none, we are dominating all of the stats.
So, matey, give me your impression of the first half. Have we got time?
Well, the first thing to say is it's an awful lot better than what we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Is it as good as it can be? If that's as good as it gets, I think we could still be in a lot of trouble.
Against Spain or against
having said that, at least they're starting to pass the ball between the lines. That they're not just going back at every single opportunity. They are playing the risk ball, passing and it's paying dividends. It's paying dividends. I've been disappointed with Bellingham.
Yeah, it's been strange.
There's 3 or 4 balls he's played to trips. 3 which connected, 1 didn't, and the 3 that did were so badly passed that it was a good job Trips was on the ball to control the ball and manage to keep possession.
Yeah.
But it was no thanks to the ball that he received from Bellingham. Foden has done more in this 45 minutes than he's done the rest of the tournament put together.
Yeah.
Mainu is continuing his improvement. Rice, I was disappointed to see him get muscled off the ball for their goal, but
He just miscontrolled it.
That's unusual for him because normally that's his, one of his major strengths is winning those 50-50 balls and coming away with the ball.
Yeah.
So that wasn't so good. But no, just generally much improved performance.
I mean, I said my flabber is gusted because it was for commentary wise, it was nice to commentate on a game that actually had a little bit of value to it.
Yeah.
Because previously, in the previous matches that both myself and yourself have commentated on, it's been like, wake me up when we do something, will you?
Exactly.
And it's been drab. It's been soul destroying to actually be an English fan, And that game, even like I say the first 40 odd minutes, I was like, I can't believe it's the same. And you made that statement at the start with the Einstein statement, and it's a vast improvement.
Well, let's hope Einstein was wrong. Yeah, he has been.
Listen, at the end of the day, if the Dutch score and win, you can't say, and I hope any fan out there that's watching this, they can't say that they haven't had a go. Just with a little bit more luck. I mean, we had luck with the penalty. I've never seen that as a penalty, ever. Actually agree with the lads in the chat there that said that's never a penalty. To me, if you're a defender, you have every right to go for the ball. I managed to get the shot off before the contact with the boot.
The only thing about the penalty, like you say, you have every right to go for the ball. For me, it was the fact that he went for it with the sole of his foot.
Yeah,
I'm sticking my foot out here so you can see it, and you can't.
You see, exactly. I don't, mate. I'm looking to be time.
That was the only dodgy thing about it, because if, for example, Kylian hadn't made contact with the ball, because he was never going to make contact with the ball, and if Kylian hadn't, that could have been a lot worse than what it ended up.
Yeah, basically, can't kick the defender. I suppose there's an argument each way.
It was a nasty ankle. He ankled him.
Ankled him, yeah. I'm just looking at this goal again. Why I still can't understand why Walker didn't go to that ball. He's stationary. He turns his back on the ball, which is another one.
Coming from our left-hand side,
he did get a finger to it.
And it was Walker who was the nearest man. So where was Stones? Where was Gay? They didn't quite show the little build up to it. I do know that Trips was up the wing at the time.
Yeah.
So you would have thought if that was the case, that Gay should have been defensive duties. But as we saw a bit later on in the half, the pair of them were up there. Him and Gay were both up on the left wing.
Yeah.
Which is obviously risky.
I'm just going to look at the penalty decision again.
Well, as I say, if he gets...
was up and his studs were showing, but I'd have been absolutely soul destroyed if that was against us.
Yeah, me too. But as I say, the only thing is, his studs were shown. It was wild, and he didn't make any contact with the ball. I think if he'd made even the slightest contact with the ball, it wouldn't have been a penalty. And the fact that he didn't, and it was kind of wild and stud shown.
Yeah. So, here's one. I'm saying it wasn't a penalty. You're doubtful it was a penalty. But if that was anywhere else on the park, would Kane get a free kick?
No, you would, yeah.
So if I would probably say yeah.
hear what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Having,
in that
having a
case, I'm
good,
going to
having
go
a good old,
Portugal.
yeah, what they're saying, but having a good old debate about it on ITV. Amazingly, they're not on the adverts because I hate watching football on ITV.
Oh, it just drives me insane with all the adverts.
They're just
That was
showing
ruining the
Foden's little think through again. Fabulous.
great ball control, really close control with his feet, and then nutmegs the keeper. But De Vries just manages to get back. Really good defending, to be fair.
And then I showed him hitting the angle again.
Oh,
As I
that's good.
say, he's done more in 45 minutes than he's done in the previous
Oh,
5 matches
absolutely.
put
I
together.
totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. He has done so much more in this game than he's done in the entire tournament. So has many others, to be fair. Like I say, Bellingham has been static in the times that I didn't want him to be static because him being static means one defender marks two players.
Bellingham for me has been the disappointment of the whole,
Yeah,
and Kane to a degree as well.
well, like I said, Kane just gets bored and wants the ball too much. I think he's got to be a little bit more patient.
I would still like to see more with, genuine width as opposed to
Yeah. As I said, it looks
overlapping
like
width.
I've just seen Shaw warming up. So it wouldn't surprise me
Yeah.
if we see a change in the second half to get, like you say, to get that balance a little bit more on the left hand side for those crosses to get into the box. To be fair,
You just went a
as
little
much as I
further.
think has had a really decent game, if I'm honest, I am always that person who's like, knowing full well that we are 37 days away from the Premier League starting. So it's like, it means more to me than it does them.
So I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
You're going to open one of your lucky ones.
I'm going to go and get another glass of wine, and I'm going to get all patriotic.
Have you got your portrait tonight again? Oh, yes, guys, we are 1-1, and we've dominated possession. Thanks to everybody that's watching and joined us across the platforms. You're very welcome. This is obviously our sister station where we're going to do all the live matches and other content to do with the Premiership. So do us a favour, hit the like, smash the notification bell so you can be warned of any future content coming your way. Give us a thumbs up, which is the most important one, or a thumb down. It doesn't matter which one, but as long as you give us one or the other, it just gets the channel a bit further afield to get a wider audience. So we are at half time, and we are 1-1, and we are, like I said, I am so impressed with what more I've seen of the England side. Totally surprised me because we both said at the start of the game that because it's the same team, we look like we're going to have the same frustrating 70 plus minutes before he makes the change. But it's been nothing like that at all. Wynn needs to get his other glasses. But like I've just said, Bill, you've got to ask yourself if that would have been a free kick anywhere else in the park, and if your answer is yes, then you can't say it's not a pen. And that's what I've just said. If you're looking at it from that point of view, for me, if it's a free kick anywhere else in the park, it's a pen. So as much as it grieves me to say it, because like I say, football's supposed to be a competitive sport. And if I was the manager of the Dutch defender that went to tackle Dumfries, and he hadn't have got stuck in, I'd have get him a right rollicking at half time because that's what you're paid to do.
Indeed.
Mad Mag, evening all. No way that was a pen. Is Derek trying to say it is? Oh no, we're not trying to say it is. We're just saying if it's a pen everywhere, if it's a free kick anywhere else, that's the argument. That's the only argument. Mighty Mag's coming in again. Please hit the likes and subscribe to the podcast. That would be great if you can. Beers, Kane's play, acting, influence, the ref. Yeah, well, potentially there. Yeah, you're right. I think, genuinely,
Listen.
when you kick the bottom of the
I
sponge,
think
it blooming hurts.
we're due a bit of luck in major competitions, and
But
and
to be fair,
you
mate, in this
can't
tournament,
you can't
we've had
win
lots.
you can't win a major without a bit of luck.
No, that's true.
You
That
know,
is true.
when you think of the bad luck we've had over the years, you think of Lampard's non-goal and
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
many more besides. You think of Gaza that toenail away from
Yeah,
putting her
at the back
through.
post. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the trouble is he expected the goalkeeper to have something on it, didn't he? So he stayed in his natural position, and obviously the ball come running across the 6-yard box, and it was too late then because his weight was one way and the ball went the other. I mean, to be fair,
the hand of God, of course, hand of God,
yeah. Well, they were saying the Koeman's challenge. I mean, that he should have got
and
sent
the Koeman chant. That's
when they were
right. Aye, you just got
when
me
he goes on and
sacked.
scores that bloody free kick. I mean,
Turn it,
that was
feet.
the one that gripes everybody. Crazy.
Yeah, so that's Koeman getting his comeuppance there, getting it, Chitty comes
Well, that's
fair,
what
what
I'm saying.
goes round comes round.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm just going to go through a couple of these. And saying he still thinks Kane isn't very good.
I
And to
think
be
he's
fair,
right.
like I say, he's done very little in this game. You sure, Hans. So, like I say, thanks everybody for watching and joining us across the platforms. You're more than welcome to the channel. Keep your ears peeled for any future content. Yeah, the copper, is that on tonight? Are you guys
Copa
doing that?
America tonight,
You and
yeah,
Chris? Yeah,
indeed.
so the early hours of this morning, if you want to join the Mighty Win and Chris doing the Copa, that will be on this channel as well. Oh, it looks like Fury's coming on. Looks like he's changed.
Looks like who's coming on? Sure.
Sure. So it looks like Trippier's off.
Haven't seen him yet.
Yeah, sure on trips off according to the guys in the content.
Well, that means Trips can't get injured.
No, exactly. Oh my God, Weirman has gone off now for Vegas. I told you, Weirman is the most unluckiest kid. Yeah, he's played another 20-odd minutes. Oh, it's Marlon that's gone off, not Weirman. I thought it was Weirman then.
Well, I tell you what, that shows that Koeman's going for it.
Oh, I don't think he's. Again, the only way you win games is by putting pressure on the defence. And they have been made. I mean, they've only looked dangerous on the counter. So, with that aspect, I mean, it's like I say, it is what it is. And Koeman's sensible enough to go attacking player to try and get us turned as a defensive unit. Makes us think a bit more now. I'm not sure whether we've gone.
I think it's a straight swap, yeah.
I'm going to see. I'm trying to
Same
work out
3-5-2. 3-5-2-1.
I'm trying to work out what their system is, though, mate. Because obviously, with Vegas gone up top now, I don't know whether Gakpo's going to stay out on the left or whether they're going to go very narrow at the top.
Still there out on his own.
And to be fair, I thought he looked one of their most dangerous players, to be fair. The lad who went off, Mellon, Bergwijn.
He did. Certainly in the first 15 minutes he was.
Yeah. Ooh. Vegas just left a little bit on bounds. There you go. Ooh. Man, yeah. Two Manchester clubs, formerly of having a bit of a clash.
This parish.
Right. So we are off again, and Guy on virtually at left back. Bellingham's quite deep now. Just looking for some support. Out towards Stones. Stones looking again to release the ball. Mainu's got pressure on him straight away. By Veerman. Ball's blocked and it's out for an England throw-in. Deep in the English half. On the right-hand side.
I noticed at the end. Do you think Veerman is man marking Mainu?
I think, if I'm honest with you, what they've tried to do now is go more man-to-man in the middle.
See, Mainu there walking
We've
away
got
and
so
he's
much
going with
space
him.
for the first half.
He's left him there.
So I think they're just trying to block the channels. And as you saw there, Mainu is getting literally closed down so quickly. Well, he got a ball over the top for Bellingham to run onto. His first touch wasn't great. And the ball runs out for a goal kick. Well, De Vrij just does enough there. I never know how to pronounce his name. Is it Vrij or Vrij?
Vrij, I think.
Vrij. Right. So we are back with the keeper. Van Dijk brings the ball out. He looks for Ake. Ake goes long over the top for Gakpo, but that's literally way too strong. All the way through to Pickford, who throws the ball out to Gueye. Right. So yeah, there's they've definitely gone narrow with Simmons and Weghorst up top, and all the channels now in the middle of the park that aren't there anymore. So now we've got to start thinking of something else, haven't we? Now get their centre half turned a little bit, try and get them going. Because like I say, Walker and I'd like to see Walker and Ake on a 1-to-1. And get Ake turned a few times. I mean, I know Ake's no slouch. Oh, yeah, over the top towards Saka. Come on, lads! Where's Harry Kane? Saka got in behind the defence once again there, and Kane was outside the box, just jogging. Come on. He's so poor. Great ball over the top for Saka, to be fair. Beats Ake. So Dumfries back to De Vrij. De Vrij moves forward. Bit of space for Simmons to work the ball into. Plays it back to De Vrij. It's Shotton out to Simmons again. Lost the ball. Nice little tap by Bellingham. Rice. No space anymore. There's no space anywhere on the park. They've virtually gone man for man across the park now. Yeah. So into England. Luke Shaw to take. The ball goes all the way back. Big guy here gives it to Pickford. There you go. That's what you want. You want some runners just to turn them. And what you've got now is that defensive midfielder just looking at that hole, that pocket of space that Odin was using. No. Shaw trying to get behind there. Good ball over the top. Cut out by Dumfries again. Good toe poke. Mainu good again. Come on. Second ball. Oh, it's offside. Bowden was offside.
So sorry for that. I was on a bit of a sojourn, finding out how to pronounce De Vrij.
De Vrij.
De Vrij.
Yeah, I would imagine it was something like that. De Vrij. Yeah. Van Dijk. Just in the D of the penalty area. Ake all the way back. The keeper. Verbruggen. De Vrij and then out. Looking to Weghorst. I thought Stones had left a little bit there. He barely brought down. He did really well there, Stones, to be fair. Mind saying that, I would have thought he would have got the foul. Then lost the ball. Sure now. Goes inside to Rice. Strange formation these guys have got now.
Strange formation these guys have got. Strange formation we've got.
Rice runs forward into the first half. Sure. Rice. But we've got to start seeing. We've got to draw them. I mean, Bowden, really good run into the channels, but the ball's just not going. And that's what you've got to do. You've got to start doing the ball really early. Saka's nearly, he's got 2 players on him nearly all the time, and Gakpo drops in. Out to Bellingham. Bellingham seems to be sitting a little bit wider. Bowden.
Trips, that was shocking.
Sure. Ties it a really low drive, and it's De Vries. I mean, it was a...
it's not even Trips, man. It's Shaw.
Yeah. You're not telling he used his left foot.
But it was... that's shocking. That I'm blaming Trips in it.
Yeah, exactly. I'll blame the wine. Rice just on the halfway line.
Oh. Just spilled wine all over me.
Bellingham stayed a little bit tall. Kane gets bullied off the ball straight away, and they're through here. We've got 4-on-4. If they play the ball right, Simmons comes out to the right-hand side. That's well done. Gaye. Oh, that's well done. Totally no communication. There was no overlap down the right-hand side by Dumfries. Reinders tries to play it. Simmons leaves it. Reinders plays it to nobody, and it goes out for a throw into to England. Very deep in the English half.
You just said you'll blame the wine, so I went to get a glass of wine to cheers you, and caught the base of the wine glass on my microphone lead as I was bringing it towards you.
Oh.
And it's gone all over.
Oh no! Wet lap syndrome.
So I've have a quick word with the wardrobe department.
Yeah, indeed. So it's certainly different for the first 10 minutes of the
whether I'll get this red wine out of this T-shirt again, I'll never know.
Well, if you've got white wine, you will. You can just tip the white wine on it.
That old tale.
But I'd rather drink it.
So this time without spilling it. Cheers.
Yeah, good lad. Salut.
Prost.
Prost. So the 3 back to Verbruggen. Verbruggen is trying to suck England on, and then they go long, looking to break. So Rice playing with his back. Like I say, they've definitely gone man for man now across the park. The Dutch, no space in the middle of the park whatsoever. So literally, your first touch is paramount now. No. Walker tries to go down the channels.
Oh, come on, Harry, you got to do better than that.
Harry Kane then just thought he was going to take it off Ake, but he was just strong enough to keep the ball. Plays up to Weghorst. Weghorst to Simmons. Simmons looks long.
Nice.
Dumfries was just doing the overlap there.
Have I gone a bit ahead of you again here, by the way? I'm on 56.
I'm on 56 now. 56 now. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I've gone, for some reason, I've gone 5 seconds ahead of you.
No, it's probably reset, mate. Yeah, that's okay. That sounds
16
fine
now.
for me.
18,
I'm
19,
20,
20.
21, 22, 23,
That's it.
24.
Yeah, spot on.
Cool. And we've got to Gahey on the halfway line. Mainu comes deep, plays it square to Rice. Rice in the centre circle. Foden picks the ball up, turns, goes back. Oh, come on, wait. Come on, lads. Move.
Somebody make a
You've gotta
move for
move.
him. No, not one of those players made a move.
Ah. Walker looks to go outside. He's having a bit of a run.
Yeah, trying to use his
Stops
pace.
the ball. What are you going to do with it now? Go all the way back. Yeah. Here we go.
Switch.
Come on, lads. Let's hit the channels.
Look at
You've
the
got to
space.
start getting them turned.
That's it. Use the ball.
Use the space behind.
Away, man.
Sure, pass it to Gahey.
And Harry Kane's come away. Oh,
That's what I said. We've got nobody to aim for in the box.
it's there now.
Walker
Get it
goes
in.
so far, but because there's nobody in the box, he's trying to find Foden, who's making these little intricate runs along the floor. But there's so many orange shirts there. It's going to be more luck than judgment to get the ball through those channels. I don't know what Harry Kane's doing, if I'm honest. I just hope he just proves me wrong. But he's had an absolute shocking tournament in my eyes.
He certainly has.
To Walker. Walker puts his foot on the ball. He's looking for some movement. Good ball into the channel. Harry Kane loses the ball. Well, just not his tournament. I mean, to be fair, again, he's on the half turn, isn't he? He's trying to shout far too much at the ball.
First time, that's it. Well done. Don't get it in amongst them. Somebody make a run and do. Look where the referee is. That's it. He's made the run.
Yep.
Give him it.
Jesus Christ, why the delay? Foden's got the ability.
You know, that should have been there a second before it was.
Yeah. Going to Kane. Kane, again, loses the ball. He said he was fouled, but I just think he was tackled. Oh, you know when a player tries too hard to do something and nothing ever works? That's exactly what it feels like to me now with Kane.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I just think he's trying everything he can. Like he's looking as though he doesn't want to take the game. But he's been like that the entire time. But at the minute, it looks like he's trying everything just to get put a space to get a shot off. And he's getting frustrated because it's just not happening. And the harder you try, the worse your game becomes.
Oh well, we're on the hour, Southgate. Do something.
Gahey looks out to Shaw. Shaw right across to Walker. Stones looking for Bellingham centre circle. Bellingham makes a little bit of a run and he's gone wide to Foden. Unfortunately, it was too wide. Foden gives Stones the eyes.
Stones tries to find his
run here now. Look, he's really good carrying the ball forward here. That's for Dumfries on the right hand side. He looks up.
No, they've got three men in the.
That's too hard. The opportunity was there from Dumfries, but Dumfries decided to come a bit further back to Wheelman and then just didn't really do a great job of that cross, to be fair. A bit more of a tighter angle.
No, you've got 30 yards. Get up the pitch.
Foden comes short. Foden's looking to put the ball into a positive area. But again, he's looking up to the lads at front and saying, where's the movement?
Where are you?
Where are you? Indeed. Foden's got against space. Nobody's on him. You've just got to have the kahunas to play the ball to him. Everybody's frightened of making a mistake, aren't they? Rice makes a bit of a run into the space and plays it out to Gahey. Goes in front of him. Foden comes deep again, square deflect the ball into Bellingham. Out to Foden. Foden again on the left-hand side now. Looking for an outlet. Shaw
Oh,
goes
yeah,
deep.
telling him.
Nice. So yeah, Shaw's looking to get out of his feet. Inside to Rice. Right. I mean, we're so tight. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Why don't we? Oh, all that, all this intricate play on the left-hand side, and you had so many opportunities there to whip the ball in with your left foot. There's two left footers on the ball there. That's always a sign of a player playing very well, but he's complaining to the ref. Oh, Bellingham then with the scissors. Easy booking that is if he doesn't come off. So the tactics of touch is working so far because unfortunately the freedom that England had in the first half just isn't there in the second half, and it's got a bit stale. Increase. Want to run down the line. He plays it to Pickford. Pickford's now Rice is looking for an outlet. He plays the ball out side to a throwing, and that's just literally a bit of pressure. Pickford tried a crazy ball then. He could have just gone long and cleared the lines a little bit so we can turn and face the opposition again.
Yes, yeah, right. Your sound's gone, Barry. Barry.
Well, sound's gone. Can you hear me, Win?
Gary?
I can hear you. Can anybody in the chat let me know if you can hear my sound? Bear says Barry. Barry? Yeah, 100%. Mad Mag changes needed. We won't be changed the bowling mic fee.
That's it. You're back there now.
Okay. So yeah, certainly a difference. I could hear you.
Yeah, you're okay now.
Yeah, just confirmed. So here we go. Veerman in for the cross on the right-hand side. Referee's just having a chat to Van Dijk and Walker. Here we go. Veerman crosses. Looking towards the back post. There's a couple of runs. Oh, it's a shot on from Van Dijk on the half volley. Pickford just parries it down, and the ball luckily goes wide. But he did so
Great
well to
save,
keep that under control.
Great save.
It's got out for a corner, and we saw how dangerous these guys were on the corners and set pieces. So we need to be on our mettle here.
And Veghorst's on now. He wasn't on for the last
Veerman
one.
in again. To the near post, but headed over this time by Dumfries. Again, free header. No, nobody anywhere near him, but luckily he's put it open. Yeah, come off Walker actually. It could have come off Cole Walker rather than Van Dijk. So it was a good save. Because it was more of a reaction save, wasn't it? Wasn't expecting that.
How are Gareth, man, do something proactive instead of reactive?
We've certainly got to do something just to try and get. Keeper wasn't happy with that one and clears it long again. That does the simple things. There goes with his arms.
Oh, me, ref.
Yeah. Got a tap on the jaw.
Not a lot in it, really.
That's what I said. These guys go down at the drop of a hat these days.
Used to
So
boil my
Stones
piss when
centre
Andy
circle.
Carroll and Alan Shearer used to get.
Plays it into Rice. Rice has got a bit of space to run into now. Plays it to Bellingham. Bellingham looks
Now
for some
go.
support. Mainu drops it out to Saka. I haven't heard Saka's name mentioned the whole half. Okay, closes the space down. Walker inside to Mainu. Mainu to Saka. Tries a quick ball inside to Foden. Foden miscontrols. Weghorst, oh, well done, Stones. To Gagpo now. Gagpo's got a bit of space.
Well done, Saka closing him
All the way
down.
back to Ake. Reinders just plays the back to Free. Simmons comes deep to collect the ball. And it's all the way back to Van Dijk. So it has gone a bit, like I say, the space on the park has gone.
The second half has been like the rest of the tournament for both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very even now, to be fair. Again, that's good management. Saw where they were weak and losing the ball a lot, and he's made a couple of Pickford had to just get his thump on that because there was a couple of players behind him. Gakpo plays a deep ball, and Dumfries was again running onto that. Dumfries, he's got some engine, hasn't he? He's been up and down that park the entire game.
Yeah.
So it's another corner to Holland. I say they've won virtually every ball in the air so far. Come on, lads. Do something.
Mad Maggie saying they get too complacent. They need to miss games and fight away into the team.
Yeah,
when they're as poor as what Kane's been.
Oh, he's going to have a little bit of a card here now for a bit of dissent. Weghorst. Oh, look at that. Weghorst. I mean, who's doing what there? You know what I mean?
Well, he's doing it. That's a dumber WWE move, that.
Oh, my days. You are risking it. It could go either way, that.
No, that was Weghorst doing all the fouling there.
You're very biased. Look at the difference there. We've got 438 passes to the Dutch's 253.
And we still haven't had a corner. Right out to the Dutch on corners.
It did glance off his knee, but I mean, it was never going to be seen by the official.
I've only ever seen one game in 60 years going to the town, going to the park, 60-odd years, when Newcastle didn't get a single corner. And that was against Man U 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh,
nice interception. But what a waste of a ball,
Race. Ball. But again, you look at the space of where he's running into. He didn't actually make the run. I mean, was the ball the correct ball? I think he could have just put it where he came.
Apart from any of that, he was under no pressure. He'd taken the ball. He was in acres of space. He could do whatever. He didn't have to hit it as quickly as he did.
Yeah, I think
unless he knew there was somebody there.
Glory ball that was, to be fair.
Maybe he just expected Kane to be there.
Simmons on the half turn, out on the right side.
Bit of a step over there.
Lucky there because Reinders was in front of the ball. The ball was played behind him, but he's managed to get a toe on it. Comes back to Stimo. 3 of them literally in each other's pockets there, to be fair. Push goes out to Ake. Ake brings it all the way back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk's looking up into Simmons more centrally. 50-50 ball that. And here we go. He's rolling around in agony, and Bellingham's getting a yellow card. Because it was a 50-50. I mean, that was a 50-50 ball. What? I don't understand. You can't make a challenge these days. I mean, to be fair, he got kicked in the shins. If Bellingham would have gone down and rolled around a bit, would he have given the other guy a yellow card?
Bellingham nearly
Yeah,
got
look,
kicked
no
where the
treatment
sun don't
required.
shine.
Absolute disgrace. Man. There was a great meme I saw not so long back, and there was a Formula One. I know you don't like Formula One, but it was a crash, and the driver was standing outside his vehicle. His vehicle was unrecognisable, and he's got his hands on his knees, and he's just bending over. And the sign was, "This is what a man looks like when he crashes at 180 miles an hour." And then the next one, you've got a footballer who's lying on the floor as if he'd been hit by a bus. And the meme is, and this is what a footballer looks like when he's been tackled.
Uh,
What a difference. Oh, there's a bit of the bit late there. Left a little bit on Foden. Van Dijk. So it's going to be interesting to see what the referee does here. Foden's getting back to his feet. Yeah, he's moaning a little bit. 72, 73 minutes now. Still, apart from obviously tips going off for sure, no
no
attacking
tactical change. No.
Nothing. You know, Saka then miscontrolled it and then tries to feign a free kick from Ake because he missed the ball.
Oh. Oh, a little tap.
Yeah, there you go.
You'd think it was a Mike Tyson.
That's what I said. It's ridiculous the way they go down for the slightest thing. Going along towards Weghorst.
Oh, that could be a free kick.
Simmons has got Gakpo in here. That was a good tackle, to be fair. That was a really good tackle from Walker. They tackled, the ball richocheted.
Hello, we've gone long for once.
Oh, Bellingham.
He's had a shit game, Bellingham. He's had a shit game.
Great tackle, that is.
Yeah,
great tackle.
Fantastic tackle.
So Dumfries has got the throw into Netherlands. Deep inside. He's gaining some yardage here, the laddies. Nearly towards the halfway line by the time he threw that. Ball goes out to Gakpo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Gakpo's got a bit of space now to work into. Ake has gone overlap Reinders. Out to Gakpo. Back inside to Reinders. Reinders to Schotten. Schotten all the way back to De Vrij, as Wynn tells me.
De Vrij, yeah, spot on, kid, spot on.
Into Schotten. Into Dumfries to Schotten. And it's Veerman to Schotten. It's virtually at walking pace now. The Dutch are obviously trying to just slow the game down enough just to keep possession.
They're getting more possession because the possession's down to 60-40 now from virtually 70-30.
That's what I said. And to be fair, because of their tactical change, it looks like they've got a lot more space on the park than we have. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not in a position that causes any danger. But like I say, it's got to be careful that we're not keeping them on side, because Saka seems to go a little bit too deep for my liking when he plays in that right back position.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kane on a charge now. Oh, come on, that's it.
They've already had three teams more possession in our final third.
Yeah.
Than they had in the first half.
So Veerman. Veerman to Shotton. Shotton. 3. I mean, we are literally walking. This is like a training.
Yeah,
I think I've seen them actually quicker in training. No Reinders. Reinders goes out to Gagpo. Gagpo, good first
such
touch.
a dangerous
Looking
game
for
to
Walker.
play.
Gagpo plays into the centre. He's looking for that second ball. Simons has a first-time shot into the ground, and luckily it just loops up into
Such a
Hickson's
dangerous
hands.
game to play. This.
It is. When you start defending the 6-yard box like we are at the minute, you are asking them to shoot from anywhere.
You know, you're just looking for. You know, these are top players, and all you're looking for just one little flash of brilliance from one of them.
Yeah. So the ball has gone out for a throw-in. A tackle on shore from Simmons. It looks like we've got a couple of changes warming up. We got Ollie Watkins is coming on. Palmer, Ollie Watkins, and I think I've just seen Bowen there as well. So it'll be interesting to see who they're going to take off.
I'm not a big fan of multiple changes.
Well, like I said, we've got to do something, Win, because at the minute there's only going to be one winner of this. Yeah, Bellingham now. Bellingham has a chance to run into space. Sure, get it into the box. Got crossed in towards the penalty spot, but it's Van Dijk clears the ball. Rice picks a second up, plays in Walker. Walker's again looking for some support. Plays it back to Rice. Goes squared again to Gaye. No walking. Nobody.
I think it's always a good
central there, not moving at all. Nobody coming short for the ball. Bowden, a lovely half turn. Plays it out to Walker. Walker drops it across. Yeah!
Get it!
Oh, he's offside. He's offside.
I'm saying it's always a good play, you know, to have 3 players warming up on the touchline, because then everybody suddenly thinks, "Whoa, fucking hell, we better start doing something." Or we'll be getting hooked.
It's there. Oh, is he off? That is going to be tight. That's going to be tight with Walker.
Is he? I don't think he is, you know.
We'll find out very soon.
I don't think he is, you know.
I mean, it was great, to be fair. Oh, there you go. He's already done it. Well, Foden's coming up. You are joking me.
And
what?
Well, Southgate is making it quite clear there, isn't it? He, out of Foden and Bellingham.
I cannot understand why he's taking Foden
he
off.
Trusts. Not after the game, he said.
Oh, well. 80th minute, here we go. And we've made a change, more of an offensive change. Ollie Watkins on for Kane. Yeah. And we've got Palmer on for Foden.
I'm still interested to see this offside decision.
It's already been done.
Oh, they've done it.
That's what I said. This automated system that we're getting in the Premier League is so quick now. I mean, I must admit, Watkins is going to certainly run at him now. He's going to make a lot of movement. Surprised he hasn't gone with Tony, if I'm honest.
Yeah, because Tony did well when he came on.
Yeah, he hustles and bustles, doesn't he? He's a typical old-fashioned style centre-forward that will get involved. Mainu's had a steady game again.
Proper centre-forward. Proper. And he had fancy dance.
So Rice Into Stones. Stones brings it to Bellingham. Frightened to take Bellingham off, isn't it? Stones. Bellingham comes short to get the ball, and he pulls it all the way back to Pickford, and he comes as deep as you can like. And typical Pickford ignores him.
This sums up our formation tactics. Call it what you want.
I mean, I understand what Bellingham's done there, because if anybody follows him there, it creates space for somebody else to run into. I do understand what he's done there, because you see that with Bruno. Bruno will often go tall if he's being man-marked to pull up a player out of position. And that's what I said, you've got to make that decision. And what we've not seen enough of in the second half is anybody up front making those movements deep to bring the players out or try and get overlaps behind them to see if it's going to create space. So it's out with Van Dijk, deep in the Dutch half.
Gakpo's still
2.5 minutes.
That touchline.
Yeah, Gakpo's made the. He's virtually made the width of the pitch.
Yeah, but the defender's going to sleep. Forget about him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. He just sits out there and doesn't get involved in any of the game whatsoever. And then it's just literally one ball over the top into the channel. Oh. Reinders does well there. Gakpo's into Ake. Reinders carries on his run. He's got down. He's got inside into the penalty area. And that's they're all shouting for handball now. Weghorst, his arms in the air. That was a handball, guys. But there you go. That's what we were just talking about. It's just that overload on the right-hand side. Yeah, he did superb then, to be fair.
Shoulder.
Yeah, it was a really quick move by the Dutch, that overload on the left-hand side. Gakpo's been hugging the touchline.
That's another bottle bit that does.
So, looks like Manu's starting to cramp up a little bit now. You know, Stones has gone over the top.
Come on.
Yeah. Trying to get Bellingham. Watkins trying to pick up the second ball. And yeah, he's got it. Well done, Bellingham. Oh, he's got the throw in as well.
A free kick.
Was it a free kick? Like I say, the ball didn't look anywhere near out. Oh, he got a bit of a shirt, didn't he?
Get some bodies in the box, for God's sake, man.
I mean, Royce has just made a beautiful run into the channel. Yeah, you give it to him. Oh, you honest to God. Why? Bloody hell. Wait till he's got 3 players on him, then pass him a ball.
There's Gakpo again, unmarked.
Unmarked, yeah. Gakpo has got a little bit of a nudge by Walker, and I think Walker's going to be in the book here. Oh, no. It was Saka. I thought it was Walker. Saka just shoves him in the back. I think he should have been subbed, if I'm honest with you. Saka.
That's the Dutch doing that again. I said before a ball was kicked, he just waits there, and then when it matters, in he comes, and he's completely unmarked.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's happened time and time again this tournament.
Yeah. So Saka then gets the yellow card for the nudge in the back of Gakpo. We've got a right footer here on the left-hand side, so it's going to have to be careful if this is floated towards the back stick. It's going to be a bit of an in-swinger. And they're very good at these back sticks.
Oh, you can hit it as well, mate.
Yeah, flouted into the back stick. Oh, well done. Everybody left it, and I think it's gone out for a goal kick. Yeah. It went through. Oh, that was actually Stones.
Aye, it was, wasn't it?
Stones headed that out. You could see that. He got, yeah, but he was marking too.
Ah, right. Well, we've got a free kick.
Oh, Van Dijk's got in the book now because of a bit of mouthing.
Ooh, they might be looking at that with Rice as well, by the way.
Yeah, that was a
The
bit
arms
of a
around his
wasn't there?
waist.
Yeah. There was definitely some dancing going on. Pickford goes long.
Oh, well, they've kicked off.
Looking for Ollie Watkins, nowhere near it. Headed by Van Dijk, and it's headed all the way back to Pickford from Stones.
Right, here we go then. Final lucky tab.
So 87 minutes gone, we're still 1-1. And to be fair, we haven't looked like scoring in the second half at all, have
The
we?
second half has been like the rest of the tournament put together.
Bellingham's running up on the left-hand side. No movement up in front of him, to be fair. Ollie Watkins comes deep and gets the ball. Man. Come on, lads, we've got to start looking at this movement up the top. That's it. Come on, and again. Palmer's on the outside now. Hacker goes out to the width, looking towards Shaw. First touch, Shaw. Come on! Come on! Is it? Oh!
Oh, Palmer.
What a great first touch from Shaw. And that ball right across the 6-yard box is ready to be hit. And it's just in front of Bellingham. And then Palmer just slashes right across the ball.
Get your foot
Nowhere
around
near.
it. Nowhere near. Shocking shot. A shooting shot.
It's shotting. To the Netherlands.
Well, there ain't no yellow wall there. There's an orange wall.
Orange wall. They've all been tangoed.
The yellow wall's been tangoed.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have one of them.
Oh, they were lucky there. They were very lucky there.
Well, no, I thought it was a foul. I thought he hadn't given it.
Because Gueye miscontrolled it a little bit, then he just went down.
No, he gets the knee in the orange knee in his thigh.
Oh dear. Palmer to Rice. We're in the last minute of the 90.
Regulation.
See how long they've got for the injury time. It's probably going to be 3 minutes or so. Palmer's having no time on the ball whatsoever. Pickford. Looking up to the line. Oh, no. Gay, come on. Again, there's no space. No forward movement. And we are just playing from the defence. And we, again, why aren't we, you're seeing the lads do it, and then you're just stopping the ball going there. Yeah, now come on, you've got 3 on 2 on the overload.
Like you do, but good ball. Great ball. Get it! Get it!
Goal from Watkins. On the 90th minute. Fantastic goal. I thought it was Bellingham. Watkins runs into the channel. There was a ball on the inside right position. Ollie Watkins just turns, hits the ball first time, across the keeper into the far post. Get in! 90th minute as well. Right, let's put Price at the back in defence now.
Get it!
Hey, there you go. We said Southgate was a crap manager.
Yeah, me.
He knew exactly what he was doing there, bringing Ollie Watkins on. Right run from Watkins. I thought it was Bellingham. Plays that beautiful ball in, one touch, turns, bangs across the ball, and it was just gives him enough of an angle and enough space to get his foot around the ball. And he bends it into the far post, just inside the post. Bang! Get in there. Come on!
How do you think he's going to feel when he doesn't start the final?
What was that, mate?
How do
You're
you think?
miles away from your mic.
How do you think Watkins is going to feel when he doesn't start the final?
I think that the the guys and yeah, here we go. He's Geronimo coming on now. We're gonna have how many defenders on in the last for the last 2 minutes? Yeah, Xerxes coming on and Brubby. Great goal, absolutely superb goal for anybody listening.
Koeman gets his comeuppance.
Yeah, Koeman gets his comeuppance. Saka's going off. He's done well, to be fair, but I think his legs are getting a bit heavy
Come
now.
on,
And we are literally just running the clock down now. So there's, we are, the 2 minutes are up. That's on the clock, on the extra time. So there ain't going to be much longer now. Sponsors coming on for Saka. Gallagher's coming on as well for Mainu.
Come on.
And they couldn't have scored at a better time, could they? If you're going to score, that's the time to score.
Oh my. We're going to the hootenanny.
There's an orange wall at one end and a white wall at the other. They're going to go long now.
Come on.
Come on now, guys. You've got to concentrate.
To DX here, by the way, I think, from memory.
Simmons and Dumfries has gone off for the Dutch, and Brubby and Xerxes have come on. I wanted to have a look at this Xerxes. He's potentially going to Man U. Oh, well done. I've gone. That's it. They're just going to pump everything into the box now. Come on, Royce. Come on, Royce. Play it up.
Come on. Oh, chicken.
Oh.
Chicken Palmer. Chicken Palmer.
What? Gallagher? Well done, son. Well done, Gallagher.
Let's all go in Middlesbrough.
Keep it in there off.
We'll have a chicken Palmer.
Come on, lads, now. Come on.
Yeah, me a bagatelle, man. Me a bagatelle. It was never in doubt.
Watkins just chasing the ball down across the back line.
1-0 down, 2-1 up.
Come on.
Now
Luke Shaw wins the ball. Let's get seconds. Yeah, Bellingham plays it into Palmer. Palmer looks for over the top for Watkins. Unfortunately, it's shot and just sits in the gap. Picks the ball up. Xerxes out. Okay. To Gagpal. I was going to hit the ball into the box right away. The back post. He's headed back towards the edge of the box. Bellingham again just takes his time and he's running down the wing. He's just keeping the ball. Oh, there you go.
Come on, referee. Free kick all over. Come on.
He's got the free kick just inside the Dutch half. He literally waited for that challenge and he went down.
Oh, wait, we're already 2.5, more than 2.5 over the 2.
So again, just to confirm, Mainu's gone off and Saka and Consta and Gallagher have come on. We are 94, well, nearly 95 minutes. So we're 3 minutes
1-0 down, 2-1 up. Now we're going to win the cup. La 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 la.
And that's it. England are in the final, guys. Yes!
Oh,
there you go.
Come on.
Get in. Come on. Hey, DX, I'm coming after you.
Oh,
got 2-1 on this one. Yes. That's brilliant. I must admit, I'm the
2-1 up. Now we're going to win the cup. La 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 la. 1-0 down, 2-1 up. Now we're going to win the cup. La 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 la. Come on, and really.
I just hope he hasn't used all his look up in that game. I hope he's left a little bit for the finale, because against Spain it's going to be a totally different kettle of fish.
My God, how do you sum that up? First half was better. Second half was turgid yet again.
Yeah, it was. It was really poor second half. But again,
Super sub.
It wasn't from our bad play. It was the fact of Koeman's tactical awareness. He closed the space down, and he didn't give them any space to work the channels. Like I said, Foden hadn't got the chance to turn anymore. You got three players that are playing in the same areas as him, so it makes it very, very difficult. But we got there. I don't know how, but we've actually got there.
That's all that counts, mate. All that counts.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the only thing.
We've had for 60 years. We have had shit luck in major tournaments.
Yeah, but he's made history now, hasn't he, Southgate? This is the third. Third final he's got to, is it? Something like that?
Three.
No other manager has got there.
3 semis in. You can't whack a semi. That's what I would say.
Well, you can't. It's got to be Jim when you whack it.
Dear God. Yeah. Well, how do you? How do you?
There's going to be a few sorts in the morning, I think.
The bottom line is when that whistle, the bottom line when that whistle goes and you've won the game. That's all that counts.
Oh, absolutely.
That's all that counts.
But I mean, Palmer, great ball into Watkins on the turn, bang.
Great.
That is just stunning. Half a yard, bang, get in.
Bang. You don't need to beat your man if you can shoot like that.
No, absolutely. I mean, to be fair, it's just a shame it took that long to take Kane off. Because, like I say, he's had an awful tournament.
Well, it's been in the chat all night. We've been saying it all night.
Thanks, Betty.
Kane has been. There's Betty. Because you know his Mad Mag was.
I know, but I don't watching such anti-football. His politics and calling all the fans bigots and disgusting. Yep, there you go. And that's again. You know, the only way you can.
I haven't seen any of that, by the way. What's been going on there?
It was when I think he's talking about Harry Kane when he approached everybody for criticizing the performance. But you know, the only way he can quiet the critics is go out there and perform. And like I say, he's not done it in any of the games, in any of the tournament.
No, where's the?
But I hope the three lads that were injured today in the fracas from the Dutch supporters that started to throw beer bottles and chairs.
Yeah.
I hope they're well. I hope there's nobody severely hurt.
Well, if they're lying in the hospital beds, they'll be having the last laugh.
Anything in there? Mama Coates, excellent. Thank you for the great commentary. You're more than welcome. Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen your name before. But again, if you have a look at this channel, we've got lots of content. All the live games going to come up here, and any Premiership content we're going to put on this channel. We're going to start getting fans from other clubs come on here. So if anybody's watching or listening and you support anybody in the Premiership, get in touch with us, and we'll invite you on to have a chat about your team, what you're expecting from your team, things like that. The mighty winning,
especially when the games are coming up between the
games
two.
Are coming up, yeah. So anybody that's a supporter of any club in the Premiership, get in touch, and we'll invite you on for the chat.
And again, you'll never get sick of watching that. You will never get sick of watching that.
So everybody's assuming, like I assume, that Southgate is his last tournament. Whether he wins, I mean, there is talk. I mean, I saw Kenny earlier on saying that the FA want him to do to the World Cup, but I'm not sure he will.
Listen. If he wins this, who can argue? Who can argue? Seriously.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look at righty.
So, yeah, be a Viking. England's second half XG at 90 was naught.
Well, we went from 69% at half time. It was, or just before half time, actually, because the Dutch had the last 3 minutes when it changed dramatically. But we were at one stage, we were 69, 31, and it's ended up 58-41. So the second half, I mean, in the first half, well, in the second half, we had 1/5 of play in the Dutch third to what we had in the first half.
Yeah,
If it goes any slower, the turtles will come out and join in. Yeah, let's get Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo on the scene.
Oh, you remember them this time?
I did. I remember Raphael.
We couldn't remember the other day, could we? we were going all over the place. We couldn't remember Raphael. Sir Gareth. Yeah, do you reckon he'll be knighted now?
Oh, well,
with him making history. It's a good shout, that is, buddy. Well, I think that's it. We've made it. It's 8 o'clock on Sunday, isn't it?
I'm trying to think. Have there been any? No, there must have been, because we've had a New Year's on our list since the Queen died.
Oh, yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
So there must somebody else would have been there. Actually, could it be Charlie's first night of the realm? No, but there must have been somebody night.
But
anyway,
yes, thanks for watching, guys. We will be the lads will be here later on this morning and the early hours of the morning. It'll be evening in the USA for the second semi-final. Who's it against, Wim?
It's Uruguay. Who is it again? Two heavyweights, Uruguay and Colombia.
Uruguay versus Colombia. I don't know what is it, UK time? 2 o'clock, is it? Kickoff?
I think it's 1 a.m. today.
1 a.m. Kickoff.
Yeah, it was 1 a.m. yesterday, so probably 1 a.m. today as well.
Okay, brilliant. And like I say, from us, it's been great to have you along.
It has.
Supported us.
Man. We've won. We're in the final. That's all that matters. Look how we did it. In the final. Come on, England.
Come on. And it's a goodbye from him.
And it's a goodbye from him.
Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Good night, all.